Okay. Like, back in my summer PJs. Hi, YouTube. It's Maxine of Renaissance Max, and I'm back. And if you're new here, welcome. And if you're not new here, welcome. On this channel, we are talking about, what are we talking about? Fashion, style, vintage style in particular, thrifting, aging, film, art, all of those things. Eventually, as I alluded to in my last video, which you should check out. It was a good one. Yeah. So we are also in this video going to be talking about preparing our wardrobes for summer, which always catches me unawares. We have, like right now, it's overcast and probably going to pour down rain at some point. It already has done that today. And so spring is, it's in and out, on and off. The odd day is okay, but it's been a lot of rain. It's been a lot of dreary, overcast weather. So it's a good time, though, to start thinking about summer because, as I said, I'm always caught unawares with summer. We have temperatures of, I don't know, just cold. You need a jacket. And then the next day it's going to be 25 degrees Celsius. So yeah. And then you're totally caught unawares. You haven't shaved your legs, haven't had a pedicure since, you know, that New Year's party. I'm joking. We're not doing all of that, are we? Well, sometimes, some of us. Yeah. Oh, and I'm using this microphone, which I really hope is working. It's my first time using this. Hello, testing. I hope that's working. Yeah, we're trying, folks. We're doing all the things. I'm reimagining the background. Well, my filming area, because this was never meant to be it. I actually have another space that I sort of dedicated to doing filming because it's sort of like a closet office. Shout out to Monroe Steele, New York City. If you don't know who she is, I'm sure everybody knows who she is. If you're into fashion, then yeah. But anyway, this was never meant to be my filming space, but it gets much better light. The other room is at the back of the house. It's got a much smaller window. It's not great for filming. This, I can really take advantage of the natural light. Not that there's tons of that today, but you know, so I'm trying to figure things out, and I've got this fancy little microphone happening. Hello, and yeah, so we are figuring things out. We're getting there slowly but surely, and yeah, okay, let's dive right into the video. I'm wearing what I think will be probably a huge part of my summer uniform because it's easy breezy. I'm going to go all the way back and hopefully you can still hear me and see me. And I love this outfit. And it is an outfit. It came as a set, even though, as you can see, the stripes are wider on the pants than they are on the shirt, but the colors are the same. And it came as a set. And I got it from Cause, I want to say 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago. It's been a while. And I absolutely love it. I know it looks like pajamas. And for some people, they think, yeah, you're outside in your pajamas. I don't think it totally reads as pajamas. And so what? It's so chic. It's 100% cotton. I love this. This is going to be not just this, because I can't wear it every day. But this is going to be sort of my uniform, part of my uniform for the summer, because it's just easy breezy. it doesn't matter if your legs are shaved or not. And, you know, so we have to think about those things. Although one of the main things of summer dressing, I think one of the main elements is personal grooming, right? You do need to have those calluses shaved off the back of the heel there, and you know, the nails and the toes and all those things, the underarms. We gotta spruce up the hygiene. Not saying that we don't do that all year round, but in the summer, it's more important, right? Yes. Okay. So that's the main element of summer and summer dressing. But the other main element of summer dressing is the clothing. And this is going to be part of my uniform. And I'm also going to be talking about my summer wish list. It's not a lot of things. It's just a few things. It's probably mainly accessories because I have more than enough clothes. We probably all have more than enough clothes. And no matter what we tell ourselves about how we are going to be presenting ourselves this summer, you know, we're going to be wearing all of our long, flowy, boho-y type dresses and just sort of, you know, tiptoeing through the tulips this summer in our, you know, chic little sandals. Truth is, most of us are probably going to default to some kind of uniform because when it's hot, and maybe the laundry hasn't been done, so the other thing that you wanted to wear is not available, or it's at the cleaners, or left in your winter home. Yeah. Then you're going to have to make do. And we're going to reach probably for the tried and true. And the tried and true in my case is some jorts, which new term because I've always known them to be Bermudas or even capris. We don't really do capris. I think of capris as those things that come all the way down, halfway down your calf and, you know, worn by lots of old ladies, older than me, with really very ugly shoes. And they're just not flattering and nobody should be doing that. We shouldn't. There's no excuse. Did you hear what I said? No excuse. So yeah, but Bermuda shorts for sure. And in the past, my go-to uniform has been the graphic tee. So just throwing on a graphic tee, I have a pile of them to choose from. And off we go. Some sneakers and yeah, et voila. We are out the door and that is my go-to. We're just going to go, you know, to the mall or I have to pick something up at, I don't know, IKEA, Home Depot, whatever you name it. Or even if I was just going to go riding my bike around somewhere and enjoying the summer breeze and views, that would be my summer uniform. But I want to talk about some other things and the things that are on my wish list. So yeah, as I mentioned, okay, I'm all over the place. Let's get into the wish list. Okay. So I'm going to be referring to my notes here. And then popping up some pics for you all. So as I mentioned, this is from COS. They always do something like this. Sorry, playing around with the mic. They always do something like this every summer. It's usually with shorts and or I think pajama type pants. And the ones that I've seen in the last couple of years have looked a little bit more pajamish to me in the sense that they completely match. I like the different size of striping in this because I think it makes it look more intentional as a set, if that makes any sense. Like it's not a pajama set. It looks like something that's, you know, a little bit more elevated than that. At least I like to think so. Oh, and I should mention while I'm talking about this, that the pants didn't always look like this. They actually were shorter. They were cropped, a cropped length, and they kind of came in a little bit, I think, and then flared out at the bottom. And I thought they looked incredibly unflattering on me. So what I did was I went to the cleaners and I had them pull out the hem. So there's a big wide hem there. I had them pull that out so that it's longer. And I also had them, I can't remember exactly what I did. I think I had them actually take it in a little bit because I think they were wide, but they flared out. And because they were cropped and I'm short, yeah, just no, it wasn't working for me. But now I love it. Now I love it. It's wide and long, so it will cover, or at least come down to the ground, cover my ankles. Okay. So yeah, I'm always talking about sort of customizing your clothes, adding pockets if you need to, all of those things. I want to do like a whole video on that actually at some point. So keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, as I was saying, let's get into the summer wish list. It's not very long, just a few items. Okay, so from Cause, which is where this is from, I didn't see tons and tons of things. I really need to go back and do like a little bit more of a deep dive. I really love Cause because their summer stuff especially, they really do quality heavy weight linens and cottons, and it's just, a lot of natural fabrics, which I think are so important for the summer, right? Because we don't want to be sweaty and smelly. Those two things are just not good for summer. When you're out and about and the underarms are freeing and all that stuff. So we don't want to do that. But yeah, I want from them a knit dress that I saw. It's like a double knit. So I'm going to pop up a picture, black and white. It's just a straight cut. But I feel like it would be not too shapeless. It is just kind of a straight up and down cut. But I love the asymmetry of the, what do you call it? The neck, right? Because you've got the white piece here and the black pictures. Yeah, and even the length, which I think is more of a MIDI length than maxi, but I just feel like this can be thrown on with anything, a pair of espadrilles, some flip-flops, some sandals. It's just easy breezy, throw on, one and done. You grab a great little straw bag and you're out the door. Speaking of straw bags, it's not straw, it's cotton. But I want to show you this bag because you know what? I buy these bags and then they just sit in my closet. And this summer, I'm going to be more intentional about wearing my bags. So with that particular dress, were I to get it, if I get it, because it's like just over $200 here in Canada. It's probably a little bit less in the States, like 170 something. Yeah, I'd love for it to go on sale. So yeah, that's on the list, but we shall see. With that dress, I have this bag that I've never used. This happens every video. Never used. Can I tell you? We were in the house for a long time and then we got out and I think we were all kind of shell-shocked and still walking around in sweatsuits for a while. So I think we're all just sort of coming into, okay, we're out. People are back at work. We're learning how to wear our clothes again. So this bag, look at this bag. I love this bag. Can you believe I've never used this bag? It's just been sitting in the closet and I can't tell you how old it is either. It's a few years old. It's probably at least, I think it's older than this set. But look at it. It's black and white or cream, off-white, ecru, whatever you want to call it. It's got this handle here. It has also a strap that you can do, crossbody or on your shoulder. I would probably just carry it like this. Just a big space inside. I love it. Oh my gosh, the tag's still on here because I was just about to say, I don't remember how much I paid, but now I can tell you. And I'm pretty sure I got it on sale. Okay. Okay. So it says $49.95. I might have paid that, but I have the feeling I got it on sale and I paid a lot less. I'm thinking like half, at least half that price, like around $20, $20-something. That's what I think I paid for this bag. And I love it. Can you just picture it with that dress? Perfect. Perfection. And then I would probably do like a pair of black lace-up espadrilles. Yeah, I can just picture it now. Okay, so that's that outfit. So the dress is on the wish list for sure, and we'll see if it actually happens. Kind of crossing my fingers that it goes on sale. Sometimes you got to make the splurge, though. I bought this full price because I walked in, I saw it, and I was like, I don't care. You know, when you've been wanting something and you've pictured it in your mind, that was this outfit here. So I didn't care. I had to have it. I saw it. I got it right away. I didn't want them to run out of my size. And Cause does that. So yeah, no. Next, again, just accessories. So there is this brown straw hat that, I mean, it's just a brown straw hat. I know. And I think it's $85 or something, but I really, really just love the shape of it. I love the simplicity of it. I love the color of it. It's just a dark chocolate or dark brown. But I'm picturing it. I'm picturing it in my head with some other stuff and thinking, you know, it's giving me all of the, you know, oh, I'm just walking along the boardwalk in Capri kind of vibes. That's what I do sometimes. I picture what scenario I'm in or I'm dressing for. And then that helps me get dressed and create a look. So yeah. And what I'm thinking, I have these pants. I have these pants here, and they are Piazza Sempione. I think that's how you say it. Sempione. And yeah, Piazza Sempione. And they're, I don't know if you can see the color, they're a dark brown stripe. And yeah, there we go. And they are cropped ankle length, and they have a split at the back. See that? And so I'm thinking that just with, I don't even know about the top. I'll have to think about the top. A shirt, a nice light, airy shirt. It could even be this shirt, stripe on stripe. I like that. I'm really in my mixing patterns era right now, and wearing stripe on stripe and all of those things. So something like that. And then of course, just a cute pair of flats, a shirt. If I was going to do a mixed print type of thing, or I have a couple of options here. If I want to go with the yellow trend, I would do just this cotton shirt from Banana Republic, which is a nice, I don't know, it's kind of a citron-y, yellowish stripe. Almost lends a little greenish, but I'm thinking with the pants, that'd be interesting, right? And some flats and that brown straw hat. Yeah, I can picture it now. And I can also just do, this one's from Zara. Never worn, also still has the tag on it. Okay, anyway, just a mandarin collar, linen shirt in a bright yellow. Because I'm thinking with the brown, you know, just for a nice pop of color. And again, with some flat sandals and that brown straw hat. So that's what I'm thinking of for that. And that's all based on talking about the brown straw hat. I also have a straw raffia bag, which I showed in my last video, but I could also do something like this. Look at this gorgeousness of a bag. This bag, look at this woven leather. It's almost Bottega Veneta. Bottega, isn't it? And that's the bottom. Like, the leather is just so sumptuous. I found this on eBay. Oh my gosh, I have no idea how many years ago. And it's by Nine West. Like, who knew they made stuff like this? And it's got this opening down the back, so you can stuff, you know, things in there, which is good because there isn't really a way to close it up top. There is a little pocket in here, zipper pocket. But other than that, it's just kind of open, right? You can wear it as a sling bag over your shoulder. There isn't really a way to wear it as a backpack because it's bound together here by more leather. Then you have this piece here. So, I mean, it's just this much space, but it's gorgeous. And so this is something that I could use with that outfit as well, or this outfit, or any outfit. It's just the perfect little summer accessory, I think. Okay, so there's that. Where else are we going with this? But also Cause has a straw bag that I really like. And they have a mini version. I haven't seen it in real life, so I have no idea what the sizing is. But they have a mini version and they have a larger size. And I just love the simplicity of it. It's got a black leather strap. And yeah, it's just a plain, natural straw bucket bag. And I just really love the simplicity of that. So I would love to add that to my collection of straw bags, if possible, this summer. We shall see. It's on the wish list, so we don't know yet. Okay, so that's Cause out the way. Those are the only 3 things that I'm really, really studying. Again, I have to sort of peruse and see what's there, but you know, I'm trying to be good because I already have enough stuff. I really do. And I know you do too. But you know, sometimes you just need to throw in a little new something to update the look, right? And that's what we're all about here. Thrifting, vintage, sustainability, but also, you know, whatever. Okay, moving on. There is another place that I've been to and perused a couple of things and thought, yay, I would love to get those. I'm going to add these to my wish list. And that is from Massimo Dutti, which is one of my favorite places. They are a little bit pricey. I mean, for me, they're a little bit pricey, but they're really kind of mid-tier in terms of pricing, I think, right? They're more expensive than Zara and H&M and those other more affordable fast fashion places. I think they're a little bit more pricey than Cause as well. So in terms of hierarchy, it would be Massimo Dutti, Cause, Zara, H&M, or Zara, H&M, something like that. But yeah, so from there, there's only really like one piece that I want from there, and that is these gorgeous black flowy pants. I did see them in store, and I just love them. I love that they're wide-legged, baggy, flowy, and the white top stitching, because to me that makes it so versatile. I can wear it with so many different things, any kind of different colors, and I don't know. There's stuff. I have stuff in my wardrobe that I think I would be able to. Oh, in my closet, because we are going to try and be, you know, make use of things we already own. I have this piece here. The tags are on it. Incorrigible. Okay, so it's this piece that I got from Winners, or TJ Maxx to you Yanks. And it's a wrap. It's a long wrap dress, striped cotton. And I think, like, I'm just going to pop it on over this because I'm already wearing some wide, flowy trousers. And we can get an idea of what it might look like with the black ones. A sort of an idea. Okay, how does this go? Okay, so there's a hole. There should be a hole somewhere. I'm obviously not prepared for this. Okay, you know what? let's just pretend we found the hole. So you wrap it up, and then, you know, the other piece would come through here somewhere, and I could tie them together. And then it goes all the way down. And if I wanted to sort of do a little bit of an asymmetric type wrap, I could do that. That's the beauty and versatility of wrap dresses, isn't it? I could do something like that. And then the pants would just be peeking out underneath, right? So that would be, I think, a really cool look. So if I end up getting the pants, we're going to put that look together. And that, again, would go with this look, with this bag. I like it. Okay, so there's that. Okay, taking this off now. But yeah, so that's the first thing. That's the only thing in terms of clothes that I have on my wish list for Massimo Dutti. And as you can see, I'm busy styling things up in my head because we don't want to make any mistakes. I just actually finished doing a bit of a purge, just a little bit of a purge, mostly winter things, like knits that I know I'm not going to wear again. Nothing that didn't fit me. Usually that's why I'm purging, is because I have grown out of things. And it's kind of a double-edged sword, purging, because I love it. I love the fact that I am now curating when I'm purging, right? When we're purging our closets, we are curating our looks and making sure that, you know, the things that are left behind are things that fit, that look good, that can be worn more than one way, hopefully sometimes more than one season, you know, all of the things. But I hate when I have to purge stuff that is new, or I never got around to wearing it, but I had it in my closet for so long that I sized out of it. And that's happened. There's a few things in my closet. No, not a few, maybe a couple. But they're not, I didn't size out of them. They're just a little bit snug, but we're working on that. We're gonna get ourselves together. Okay, so I'm putting this back because I'm a little bit what's the word that I'm looking for? I'm gonna think of it. I don't like my stuff to be messy. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we talked about the black pants. And the other thing that I like at Massimo Dutti, and this one is really a, I don't know, because it's a pair of shoes. I just think they're so different and gorgeous and the perfect height for me. So not like a kitten heel, but a chunky little curved sculptural heel. And I just love it. I don't need any shoes. I do not need any more shoes. But these shoes, they're cute. They are seriously cute. And I mean, what wouldn't they go with? Underpants with a dress. They're cute. They're over $200. So again, it's one of those, we gonna see. They're on the list. I don't even know if they still have my size. There were a couple of things that I was watching and my size is gone. I'm a 7.5 in Massimo Dutti shoes, which is, and the same at Zara. I'm really an 8, but because of the way they size things, okay, 7.5. Just in case anybody wants to send me those shoes. I'm joking. Yeah, so there's that. That's really it in terms of what I want from specific places. I'm sure there are a couple of things that I'm looking at Zara, but I'm not putting anything down on the list. I really love their jeans. I love the fit of their jeans, and I love that there are so many different offerings of jeans. And so that might be something that I'm I'd be considering getting from Zara. I would love to get a pair of white barrel jeans. Yeah, that and the Birkenstock. I know a lot of people don't like Birkenstocks, but they're just so comfortable. They're so comfortable. You just, you don't have to be fussy with them, and you just wear them out. And I love a good Birkenstock for the summer. I do. I don't know why they're so expensive, but anyway, the Arizona stud rivet Birkenstock sandal in like a taupey camel or whatever it is the one that I am putting on my wish list for the summer. So I think that's it. That is my entire wish list. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. We're not quite done yet. Don't think you're getting away so fast. Because every video I have what I refer to as le pièce de résistance. And today, I just give that term to pieces that they don't have to be that special. They're just things that I find that are sometimes unexpected, or I just really love them for whatever quirky quality, character, whatever. This one, why don't I show you? Hold the phone. Hey, I'm back, and look at what I have on. Now, if you were here last week, then you saw these pants. These button fly pants, high-waisted, big, wide leg pants. I styled them up for, did I do an Instagram post with these? I think I did. And they're also on my video from last week. Did I do an Instagram? I don't know. Anyway, guess what I found? The matching top, jacket, pop over, whatever you want to call it, jacket. Look at this. And I popped on some shoes, some mules, slides, in sort of cream neutral tone to go with it. But yeah, I did a whole sort of photo shoot with this, but with a shirt and a blazer in neutral tones, monochromatic look for my video last week. And this week, I found the jacket, the matching jacket, pop over, because the buttons only go to here. Okay. But look at this thing. Is my mic there? Okay, there it is. I still have the tags on this because I was sort of like, jury's out. I don't know. But no, I love this. I love that it's a set. So here's what happened. I was out with my daughter. We were just, in the mall, blah, 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 tripping around, and went into H&M. It's like, oh, well, then let me just see, we'll just see, like, is there anything in there? Not looking for anything in particular, and not expecting actually to find anything. Let me take this off because I'm really tall now. We wish. Not expecting to find anything. Made my way around the store, couldn't figure out, because this is the other thing about H&M, okay? I found the jeans actually at an H&M outlet mall at H&M. And so I find that in their regular stores, there's just random groupings of things sometimes. And it's like, well, is there like an actual sales section? Where is it? I don't know. I found it finally, and guess what was there? I saw it, and I was like, that can't be. This is what it was. This is a medium, oversized, obviously, because the pants are a size 12. 12 or 10? I think 12. No. 10. I'll figure it out afterwards and let you know. I'll get back to you. Anyway, there it was, and it wasn't on sale, which the pants were. So I was a little, put off by that. And then when I discovered that it was a popover, I was like, oh, that's so much work. It's so much easier if it's just a jacket you can put on. But just the idea of this suit, I really feel sort of almost Bianca Jaggerish from the 70s, her wedding suit. I know it's not a white cotton linen or whatever suit that she had on, probably silk, but it's just those kind of vibes for me. And with the wide sleeve, see, it's got the gold tone buttons to match the ones on the jeans. You got your two big pockets here. Ooh, that's my stomach growling. I know I'm hungry. And yeah, and the length. So I was thinking of ways to wear this because it is so very long and I'm short. So, but I have this belt. I have this rope belt. I mean, I like it just loose and flowy like this. Again, it's just sort of reminiscent to me of like that whole 70s boho-ish type of look. And I'm kind of thrilled. I had no idea that it was a suit either. I didn't even know there was a matching jacket because I'd never seen it. I've been in a few H&Ms recently because, I've been showing you the stuff, right? The trench coat and the camel coat. Don't make me bring out that camel coat. It's too hot for that, but I'm still on the clouds. Cloud 9 specifically about that coat because that coat, $45. Okay. Let me stop bragging about it. There's this belt, this rope belt. And it's a weird belt in the sense that whose waist is this big? Not even mine. Okay. So, but I don't know. I think I got it for free with a top or something. It's Michael Kors. And so I could wear it with a belt, right? I don't know how that looks at the back, but I could wear it with a belt so that it's not so overwhelmingly long. And I have a bunch of different belts that I could wear it with. I have one belt that I got at Banana Republic and haven't really had a chance to wear it that I think it would look so cool with if I can get into, yeah. I really need to figure this space out. Okay. So I love it with the rope belt. Yeah. I think that's kind of cool. And it's not too, obtrusive. Picture this with that straw bag that I was showing you from Cause. Yeah, baby, that would be hot. But you know what else would go with it? I was thinking, okay, so I haven't showed this bag. This bag, which I think would go great with the striped set that I had on, because if you look, you can see like it's almost like a pearlescent type of olive green leather, right? Cool. So this vintage Banana Republic, bought it on eBay. You know I was going to say that. Bought it on eBay and for $18. Look at this bag. Ta! Isn't that cool? I love that special feature. You know how I feel about details. Okay, so look at this interior. That is so funky. I know nobody's really going to see it when I'm carrying it, but I know it's there and I love it. So this is my vintage straw bag. $18 US. I would say that. But yeah, and it goes together like that. And yeah, that's the way it closes. There are a couple of sections in here, or at least one big section in here. Yes, for you to put whatever, sunglasses and so on and so forth. And this great handle, which you can throw over your shoulder. And we are strolling down the promenade, baby. Look at hands in the pocket. Look at that. I love this. I love this. I love this. Okay. I could also wear this with just some espadrilles. Yeah. Anyway, that's my pièce de résistance. This jacket that matches something I already had, got recently. Unintentional. It found me. Piece. Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so thrilled. Yeah, so that's the look. What do you think? Yeah? Cool, right? Okay. Da da da. Okay, I'm gonna change. It's too hot. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I did forget to talk about uh, the uniform look that, other than this, that I want to create for the summer, which is, again, I mentioned the white jeans. I did say barrel jeans, but even just a pair of straight, maybe slightly flare boot cut, but cropped, with a raw edge pair of jeans with a polo shirt. That, like a Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, walking along the Riviera type look. That's the uniform that I'm thinking about. This and oversized, loose, comfortable, chic pieces with the right accessories. That's going to be my summer look. See? What do you think? What do you think with the bag? Love this, my $18 vintage straw bag. Okay, anyway, so just let this be a reminder to you that you don't have to spend buku dollars to look chic and elevated. And, sometimes it's just the little accessories, like a straw bag like this at Massimo, for instance, is probably going to be in the $200-300 range. We don't need to do all that. Save that money for the actual clothing. And then get you a nice straw bag from a thrift store or a TJ Maxx or something for, between $20 and $40. Right? Absolutely. Okay. That's it, folks. You've seen my pièce de résistance. You have seen and heard my summer wish list and the stuff that I want and may get. And if I do, I'll be back and style them up for you. And yeah, so I think that's it. We're out of here. If you've stuck it out with me for this amount of time, then I'm going to assume that you like it here. And you should go ahead and like, thumbs are up, comments, subscribe to the channel, because I'll be back. If you come back, I'll come back and we can do this all over again, but a new topic next time. So in the meantime, yeah, watch out for me on Instagram, same name, Renaissance Max. And yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back again. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead of you. We have a long weekend here in Canada. Well, in Ontario for sure. I don't think all provinces, but we are celebrating Victoria Day, as in Queen Victoria. Why, I have no idea, but we are always happy for a long weekend. So there's that. So yeah, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend and a week ahead. And I will be back, and I hope to see you when I come back. Thank you for being here. Mwah. Love you all. Thank you. And have a great week. Okay. Bye.